Hello, how is everyone? And good evening. So my name is Jagisha, and today I am going to be showing you how to do prismatic right angle weave, also known as PRAW. Now, if you are watching this live, you're going to see a red box that says live, so then you'll know that you're actually watching it live. If you don't see that red box there in that corner where my finger's pointing, then you're watching the recorded version at a later time. So if you don't see me commenting or saying hello to you, it's because of that. Nope, I'm just running a little behind tonight, Kathy. How are you? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on and get started. And as I said, we are gonna do PRAW today. And one of the first things you want to do, and I'm again using two different color beads, and these are both 4mm round beads. And this one's a turquoise, it's just called turquoise, it's a druck. And the other one is opaque cream, and it's also a druck bead, so they're both just glass beads. And so yesterday when I showed you how to do right angle weave, I showed you, I had 4 beads as the base. So today I'm showing you what's called PRAW 5. Now PRAW can be done with any number of beads. It could be done with 3 beads, it could be done with 6, 7, 8, it's any number. So but I'm going to show you with 5 just so you guys can kind of see the difference between that and the cubic right angle weave. So again, you're going to make a circle, so go back through the beads and I'm going to go through a couple more so it makes my circle a little tighter. So this is what you're going to get. So you get this 5 bead circle. So just like in cubic right angle weave, you're going to pick up 3 beads to start with, and you go back through that same bead. And you're going to get that. Now what you're going to do is go into the next bead in the base, in our cream bead here, and oops, that got looped around. So this time you are going to pick up only 2 again to build the side. So this is one side, and let me get this out of the way. And you go through the blue and then the back through that white again, because that's where the thread's coming out. And there you go. So that's 2. And then you move over into the base. And again, you pick up 2. Go through this bead over here, this blue one. Because as you can see, we're going to push these up together. So you go through this, or the turquoise blue here, and then the cream. And once more, go into the next bead here in our base. And again, you're going to pick up a turquoise and your cream, and you go through those again too. So my thread, there we go. And there you have it. All right, so I built up 4 of the 5 sides. So I have 1 more to do, and in this case, you're only going to need 1 bead. So we go into this base bead. You go up the side. You pick up that cream bead, because that's what I got in this pattern, and you go down the blue. And there it is. So now we have 1 more little step to do, which is to connect these cream beads that are spread out and loose. So I'm coming out here, and what I'm going to do is go into the base, sorry about that, dropped it, pulled it a little too much. Back up the side here. Now you can go in whatever direction you want to go in. So you can go, you can go this way, clockwise or counterclockwise. So I'm going to go ahead and do this clockwise. And do I have them all connected? I do. So here we go. All 5 of the creams are now connected to each other. So this is what the unit looks like. It is a little bit bigger than our unit from last night. And it has 5 sides as opposed to cubic right angle weave having 4 sides. So let me show you one more time how to make, so I'm going to go show you how to make the next unit, which is exactly the same way that I just did, but this one's a little bit trickier, especially if you're still not completely comfortable with cubic right angle weave. Some people find that a little bit trickier. And I have other people tell me that they find prismatic to be easier. So it just depends on the person. Anyway, again, you're going to pick up 3 beads and go back through this bead here, which is where the thread is coming out of. Excuse me. So we have one side done. So you're basically building a side on each of these beads. You're going to go into this next one. And now we're going to pick up 2. So you pick up your blue and your turquoise, or your blue and your cream, and you go through the blue and the cream. And that's 2 sides, you can see. Now we go into the next bead here in our base. And we do it again. You pick up those 2. And once more through the base. So basically when you do cubic right angle weave, you're doing 3, 2, 2, and then 1. When you do prismatic, you're going to add an extra set of 2s. So you're going to do 3 and then 2, 2, 2, and then 1. So basically you're adding that extra side and you have to build that side. All right, so what I've done is build my 5 sides. So here's 1, this is 2 over here, there's 3 and 4. I just got to build the 5th side here. And the way to do that is now go back again into the base, because I'm coming out of this one. I need to come out of this one. And then I need to go up, pick up the cream bead that I need to finish this off, and then go down on this other side, like so. And the last step is always to connect these beads here at the top, because they're not connected to each other, and that's what we got to do. So again, you continue back, make your way back up around. So from this, I go here, through my cream, then up into the turquoise, and now we connect. So you can go through as many beads as you want, and as I said before, you can go either counterclockwise or clockwise, it doesn't matter. It's just sort of whatever comfortable for you. And we're back. So they're all connected to each other, and you just give it a little tug and you'll see. Here we go. So you have a 5-sided unit basically. So again, if you're new to this and you're not completely comfortable with cubic right angle weave, I would recommend doing it with these bigger beads and also using 2 different colors as you get comfortable with it, and then moving down to smaller beads. So going down to the seed beads, the 11s, the 8s, and the 11s. So let me show you this one more time. And so again, this now becomes our base that we build off of. So you pick up your 3 beads and you go back around, and there we go. Oh, I did it backwards. Oops. Oops, wrong set of colors. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. I meant to do this. All right, there we are. So I got my 3. Then I'm going to go into the next bead in the base. No, I don't have a finished, actually, no, I do. I have, it's a beaded bead project. And so what I do is I show you how to make an individual beaded bead. Yes, it's, I do have a video, it's on my YouTube, but you can go back and watch this in the beginning after I'm done with the live, and it'll still be there. So you can always go back through it. This is just a demonstration that I'm giving you. And I don't have it here next to me, otherwise I'd show you the finished one. But yeah, if you look it up, it's, if you just search for PRAW, Kathy, on my YouTube channel, you'll see one of those, or you'll see the one video I do have on it. All right, so again, pick up 2 beads, go back through them, and then go into the next bead in the base. Again, pick up 2. So you're doing this 3 times where you're picking up 2 beads. One more time, go through the base, and then you pick up your 2. Just like that. And now you go through these 2 beads, because you just need to add this bead here on top. So you're going to pick up that 1 cream, go down the other side, and then down the base. Like so. And this last step, as you're completing the unit, is to connect them together. And there we have it. So that is how you do prismatic right angle weave. These are, the beads I'm using here are 4mm for demonstration purposes. They're Druck beads. So it just makes it, I find it easier when I was first learning to do this. I found it easier to start with the bigger beads. And then once you get comfortable with this, you can go ahead and do the smaller beads, like the 8s and the 11s. But this is a good way to learn. And so you can see it's a nice little tube. And so this is one of the, when you use the bigger beads like this, it makes great beaded beads. So do you guys have any other questions about this? It's very similar to cubic right angle weave. The only difference is you're starting with an extra bead in your base. All right, well, I am going to, let me see if I can quickly find that finished one that I have. All right, so it's not quite handy. Yeah, you're welcome. I absolutely have a lot of fun doing these live videos because I get a chance to chat with everybody. When I do an uploaded video, I don't actually get a chance to talk to anybody except for commenting. So for me, it's a lot of fun to be live and be able to answer your questions and go back and forth with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Central. Bye guys. Have a good night.